March 9th. The golden age of travel is always right now. As long as people have been traveling, it seems, they have been looking back nostalgically to an earlier time when favorite destinations were less crowded, when one could truly be a traveler rather than a tourist. Lynn Withy, Grand Tours and Cook's Tours, 1997. When I set off on a 2-year Asia vagabonding trip at age 28, I noticed that a lot of backpackers I met, cool indie travelers from places like Denmark and Tasmania and Oregon, were fixated on the notion of what travel must have been like in the 1970s. As enjoyable as Asia was in real time, there was a sense that we had missed out on a pure era of travel some two decades before. A couple of years later, a New York Times article seemed to confirm those backpackers' suspicions. The world of travel has been tamed, it read. Internet cafes and long-distance telephone connections have brought almost every outpost closer to home. All roads have been traveled, and the words remote and exotic have all but lost their meaning. Having just wandered the obscure corners of Asia, Europe, and North Africa, however, I couldn't help but take issue with the Times' prim conclusions. While the world of travel might have indeed appeared tame in the eyes of some office-bound newspaper reporter, I felt like the past 2 years of my life were proof that travel still had the power to plumb new horizons and change one's life for the better. I have since resolved never to assume that the golden age of travel expired sometime in the not-too-distant past. For me, and for anyone with the audacity to realize it as such, the golden age of travel will always be right now.